Hi guys, so here we've got the hamstring curl. Now, your gym should have, and hopefully will have, a seated hamstring curl machine. If it doesn't, using the laying hamstring curl is also fine. The reason I like to use the seated hamstring curl, particularly for tall athletes, is because it places the hamstrings in their most lengthened position. And as we know, by listening to various other videos on this spreadsheet, that lengthening of the muscle is something that is very unique to tall people. Because our muscles are much longer, we can really utilize that lengthening phase, the eccentric phase, okay? So that doesn't mean the laying hamstring curl is not going to be good for you. It just means that my preference and the benefit with a seated hamstring curl is going to be slightly greater than a laying one. When it comes to setting this machine up, make sure that you have the backrest in a position that is comfortable for you. And what you want is this pivot point here on the machine to be in line with your knee. And you want your knees to be just comfortably resting over the edge of the seat. From there, you're going to place your legs up onto the cushion. That for me is okay, but I don't have a great stretch here. You can see my knees are still quite bent. So what I would need to do from here is raise that up a little bit, try again. That for me is good. My legs are now straight and I can even feel my hamstrings engaged and feeling a stretch at the top there with no resistance. That's perfect. You're going to bring the pad down onto the tops of your thighs, and you want this to be nice and tight so it locks your thighs into place, and then you can't assist the movement by thrusting your hips too much, okay? What we're going to do from here is I want you to keep your toes pointed up towards the ceiling, towards your face. And it's really important that we use either the handles or somewhere on the pad to push our lower backs into the seat. This keeps us stable, it stops us from using the hips, and places a much higher focus on the hamstrings, and that's exactly what we want. So make sure you lock yourself into the seat, keep your toes pointed towards you, and you're going to pull your heels as far underneath your bum as you can. Big squeeze, hold it for a second, and then nice and slow lowering of the weight. All right, really maximizing that eccentric load. Pull again, big squeeze, like you're trying to kick yourself in the bum, and really maximize the eccentric load. Again, as a machine, this is a very safe movement, but technique over weight. If you can't get your heels all the way underneath you, particularly for the first few reps, you're probably using too much weight and need to reduce it. But that, guys, is your seated hamstring curl. Go get it.